Welcome dear students to Standard 9th Geometry Chapter 9 Curved Surface Area and Volume Part 5. Let's recall what we have learned in the previous modules. We have learned about cuboid, vertical surface area of cuboid as 2LH plus 2BH. Total surface area of cuboid is equal to 2LH plus 2BH plus 2LB. And volume of cuboid is L into B into H. We have learnt about cube. Vertical surface area of cube is equal to 4L square. Total surface area is equal to 6L square. And volume is equal to L cube. We have learnt about cylinder. Curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Total surface area of cylinder is 2 pi R into R plus H. Volume is equal to pi R square H. We have also learned about cone. Curved surface area of cone is pi R L. Total surface area is equal to pi R L plus pi R square. And volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi R square H. We have also learned about sphere. And volume of sphere. Now here we will be doing problem set 9. We will start from the easy questions, that is question number 5. Total surface area of a cube is 864 square centimeter. We have to find its volume. So we will be writing given a cube, total surface area is 864 square centimeter, to find the volume of cube. So this is the method of starting the solution of the question. Now total surface area of cube is equal to 6L square, and 6L square is given as 864. L square is equal to 864 divided by 6. Therefore, L square is equal to 144. Taking square root both sides, L is equal to 12. Now, volume of cube is equal to L cube, that is, volume of cube is equal to 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 12, and that is equal to 1728 cubic centimeter. Question number 2. To make an open fish tank, a glass sheet of 2 mm gauge is used. The outer length, breadth and height of the tank are 60.4 cm, 40.4 cm and 40.2 cm respectively. How much maximum volume of water will be contained in it? So this is the shape of the fish tank. Now here the length is given as 60.4 cm, height is given as 40.2 cm and breadth is given as 40.4 cm. Now we have to consider the thickness of the glass sheet to find the volume of water contained in it. The thickness is 0.2 centimeter. Therefore, the outer length of the fish tank is 60.4 centimeter. Inner length of the fish tank will be 60.4 centimeter minus 0.2 centimeter plus 0.2 centimeter. That is the thickness of the glass from both sides. Subtracting that, we get the inner length of the fish tank is 60 centimeter. Similarly, outer breadth of the tank is 40.4 centimeter and inner breadth of the fish tank will be 40.4 centimeter minus 0.2 centimeter plus 0.2 centimeter. So, breadth of the fish tank is 40 centimeter. Now, outer height of the fish tank is 40.2 centimeter. Inner height of the fish tank will be 40.2 centimeter minus 0.2 centimeter. Since it is an open tank, we don't have to consider the thickness from upper portion. So to find the volume of the fish tank, it is the volume of the inner volume of the cuboid. So volume of the cuboid will be length into breadth into height. So multiplying the length, breadth and height, we get volume is equal to 60 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 40. So we get volume is equal to 96,000 cubic centimeter, and that is equal to 96,000 divided by 1000 liter. So since 1000 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 liter, so we have volume of the water contained in the fish tank is 96 liter. Now we will be doing question number 1. If diameter of a road roller is 0.9 meter and its length is 1.4 meter, how much area of the field will be pressed in its 500 rotations? So, and pi is given as 22 by 7. Given is a road roller, that is cylindrical shape. Diameter of the cylinder is 0.9 meter and therefore radius will be 0.9 divided by 2 is equal to 0.45 meter. Length is 1.4 meter. We have to find the area of field pressed in 500 rotations. Now solution, students. Area of pressed in one rotation is equal to curved surface area of the cylinder, that is curved surface area of the road roller, that is equal to 2 pi RH. Now curved surface area is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 0.45 multiplied by 1.4. When we solve it, we take the decimal points and write it as 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 45 by 100 multiplied by 14 by 10, since here only one decimal point is there. So when we solve it, we get curved surface area is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 45 multiplied by 14 divided by 7, and that will be equal to 2 divided by 1000, and that is equal to 3960 divided by 1000. So answer will be equal to 3.960 square meter. Now area pressed in one rotation is equal to 3.960 square meter. Therefore area pressed in 500 rotation is equal to 3.96 multiplied by 500, and therefore the area pressed in 500 rotation is 1980 square meter. We will be doing the similar type of question, that is question number 9. The length of the road roller is 2.1 meter and its diameter is 1.4 meter. For leveling a ground, 500 rotations of the road roller were required. How much area of ground was leveled by the road roller? Find the cost of leveling at the rate of ₹7 per square meter. Now given is a road roller, and that is equal to cylindrical shape. Diameter of the road roller is 1.4 meter. Therefore radius is equal to 1.4 divided by 2 is equal to 0.7 meter. Length or height of the road roller is equal to 2.1 meter. We have to find the area leveled in 500 rotations and also the cost of leveling at the rate of 7 per square meter. So solution, area leveled in one rotation is equal to curved surface area of cylinder. Therefore area of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH. Substituting the values, we get curved surface area of road roller is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 0.7 multiplied by 2.1. Therefore, curved surface area is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 7 by 10 multiplied by 21 by 10, removing the decimal points. Therefore, area is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 21, where 7 and 7 will be cancelled, upon 100, and that is equal to 924 divided by 100 is equal to 9.24 square meter. Now, therefore, area leveled in one rotation is 9.24 meter. Area leveled in 500 rotation is equal to 9.24 multiplied by 500 is equal to 4620 square meter. Now we have to find the cost of leveling 1 square meter is given as rupees 7 per square meter. Therefore, cost of leveling the full ground is equal to rupees 33,240. Now we will be doing question number 8. Similar to cylinder question, the inner diameter of a well is 4.20 meter and its depth is 10 meter. Find the inner surface area of the well. Find the cost of plastering it from inside at the rate of rupees 52 per square meter. So given is a well that is cylindrical. Diameter is equal to 4.20 meter. Pi is given as 22 by 7. Therefore, radius is equal to 4.20 divided by 2, and that is equal to 2.10 meter. Depth, that is height of the cylinder, is 10 meter. Cost of plastering is rupees 52 per square meter. We have to find the inner surface area of the well. We have also to find cost of plastering from inside the well. Now solution, inner surface area is equal to curved surface area of the well, that is cylindrical in shape. Now curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH. Therefore, substituting the values, we get 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 2.1 multiplied by 10, and that is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 21 by 10 multiplied by 10. So 10 and 10 will be cancelled. We get 7 and 21 will be cancelled. We get curved surface area is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 3, and that is equal to 132 square meter. Now, curved surface area of well is equal to 132 square meter. We will be finding the rate of plastering the well at the rate of rupees 52 per square meter. Therefore, total cost is equal to curved surface area multiplied by rate of plastering, and that is equal to 132 multiplied by 52, that is equal to rupees 6,864. Therefore, the total cost of plastering the well from inside is rupees 6,864. Now, we will be doing questions related to cone, that is question number 3. If the ratio of radius of base and height of a cone is 5:12 and its volume is 314 cubic meter, find its perpendicular height and slant height. Pi is given as 3.14. Given is ratio of radius of base and height of a cone is equal to 5:12 and volume is given as 314 cubic meter. We have to find the perpendicular height h and slant height L of the cone. We will do the solution. The ratio of radius and height of the cone is 5:12. Let the common multiple be x. Therefore, the radius of base r is equal to 5x and perpendicular height h is equal to 12x. Now, volume of the cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Substituting the values of r and h in the formula of cone, 314 is equal to 1 by 3 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 5x the whole square multiplied by 12x. 314 is equal to 1 by 3 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 25x square multiplied by 12x. So we get x cube is equal to 314 multiplied by 3 upon 3.14 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 12, that is after cross multiplication. So we get 314 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 100. For removing the decimal point of 3.14, we have multiplied by 100. In the denominator, we are getting 314 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 12. Cancelling 314 and 314, 25 and 100 with 4, 3 and 12, that both the 4 will be cancelled. We are getting x cube is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to 1, taking cube root on both sides. Therefore, r is equal to 5x, that is equal to 5 into 1, that is equal to 5 meter, and perpendicular height is 12x is equal to 12 multiplied by 1 is equal to 12 m. Now we will be finding the slant height with the formula L square is equal to r square plus h square. Therefore, substituting the value 5 square plus 12 square, we get 25 plus 144. Therefore, L square is equal to 169. Finding the square root, L is equal to root of 169, and that is equal to 13 meter. Therefore, the perpendicular height and slant height of the cone are 12 meter and 13 meter respectively. Question number 7. This is also related with cone. The total surface area of a cone is 616 square centimeter. If the slant height of the cone is 3 times the radius of its base, find its slant height. Given the total surface area of cone is equal to 616 square centimeter and slant height of the cone is 3 times the radius of its base, we have to find the slant height L. Solution: let the radius of the base be r centimeter and slant height will be equal to 3r centimeter. Therefore, total surface area of the cone is equal to pi r multiplied by L plus r. So we get 616 is equal to pi r multiplied by L plus r. So substituting the values, we get 616 is equal to 22 by 7 multiplied by r multiplied by 3r plus r. So inside the bracket we get 4r multiplied by r will be 4r square multiplied by 22 by 7 is equal to 616. Therefore, r square is equal to 616 multiplied by 7 upon 22 multiplied by 4. Therefore, r square is equal to 28 multiplied by 7 upon 4. Cancelling 4 and 28, we get 7 multiplied by 7. Therefore, r square is equal to 49. Therefore, r is equal to square root of 49. Taking square root on both sides, we get r is equal to 7. Now, slant height is equal to L is equal to 3 times r, that is equal to 3 multiplied by 7 is equal to 21 centimeter. Therefore, slant height of the cone is 21 centimeter and radius is 7 centimeter. We will have a quick recap of what we have learned in this chapter. We have learned area and volume of three-dimensional objects such as cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone and sphere. We have done all the sums of the chapter. Thank you, students.